I can't do this. I don't like flies at all. How do you plan your day and schedule? So what I'm going to, oh, there's a silly fly driving me crazy in this room. God, what's wrong with this fly? I killed it. Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be answering some questions and answers. The other day on my Instagram story I put up a question sticker asking people to ask me questions so I can answer them on my YouTube channel, and we got questions. we got questions, so I'll be answering them. There's still more. Okay, that's all now. That is all now. It's quite a lot, so let's start from the down part. The first question: how do you balance being a mom with life? How do you plan your day and schedules? To answer this question, I'm just going to lay out what my day-to-day schedule is, because it's very monotonous. I do the same thing over and over again, so it's kind of like a routine already. So when I wake up in the morning after observing Fajr, we go back to bed because Fajr is kind of early, like past 4 or 5. Anyway, after observing Fajr, we go back to bed. Then in the morning when we wake up, eventually I do my workout, I do the dishes, I clear the living room, then I prepare what to eat for me and my son if he's willing to eat daddy. If he's willing to eat breakfast that day, otherwise I just breastfeed him because it's still breastfeeding. So that's what I do. Then I bathe for him, right? Then after that, if I have crochet orders, I work on them, or I take my crochet work with me to the playroom. So I take my son to the playroom, he plays, then exhausts his energy, then we come back and he takes a nap for 2 solid hours, at least 2 solid hours, then at most 3 hours, and that gives me enough time to do things for myself. If I want to just lay and do nothing, I do. If I have things to do, I do. And that's how it has been, and that's the routine we have been following. So that is how I just plan myself around every day. That's how it is for us every day. So until things change, then I change my routine with it. Having a flexible kind of plan is just what's work best for me at the moment. I'm not going to say, oh, because I have this amount of things to do, if I don't do it, that's the end of the world. No, if I don't get it done, there's another day, there's another 24 hours coming. As long as I'm alive, there's another 24 hours coming, and I'm going to get to do those things. So my schedule is not strict. I always leave at the back of my mind, oh, this should be flexible, not like a do or die affair. I hope that answers the question. To answer the first question in this question, which is how do you balance being a mom with life? I just do my life as a mom with mom duties. That's just it, honestly. That's it. The second question says skincare. I think the reason why the person just dropped skincare is I gave a conversation starter on my story, to ask about motherhood, filming and editing, skincare, cooking. She just said skincare, and there's really nothing. Do you want me to give you my skincare routine? I wash my face, I hydrate, I use vitamin C serum, then sunscreen in the morning. In the night, not really wash my face because I perform ablution 5 times with my face. I feel like my face is clean, so I just use the hydrating serum, then I use the depigmenting serum, then my lip gloss. That's it. I'm using this routine that my friend prescribed to me because she's the one that formulated the product. So, and so far it's been working. This third question is a violation. What? Why do you like avocado so much? It doesn't even have taste. I feel like avocado is an acquired taste. Is it that you like it or you don't like it, or you grow to like it? But it's yummy to me. If you find good buttery avocado, it is yummy. It is very yummy. So that's why I like it. Aside from the yumminess, the nutrients, it's like an healthy fat. So I just like it. I love it. sorry to you that don't like it. Another question says, from your residence in Saudi, is it easier to get to Makkah, Medina without a tour group? Absolutely yes. Yeah. What's your definition of motherhood and how is it treating you? Oh, interesting question, because I've never asked myself this question. But to answer your question, I would say motherhood is what you make of it, honestly. Motherhood is what you make of it. If you think it's hard, then it's going to be hard. If you think, oh, with Allah's help, it's going to be easy, something I can do, and with the right help around you, I think, yeah, it's achievable, it's doable. Kokoja Farada. That's how I like to see it. Like, you learn on the job. Literally, you learn on the job as you raise another human being. You learn about yourself. You learn about your child. Like, it's a lot. I don't think I have a definition for it. It's just, but like I said, it's what you make of it. And may Allah let it be a good one to us. I mean, how is it treating you? It's treating me well, honestly. It's treating me well. I don't have any negative thoughts or any negative mindset about, not like mindset, like I don't know the word to use particularly, but it's treating me well, treating me good. I have no complaints, alhamdulillah. What has motherhood taught you? What has motherhood taught me? Motherhood has taught me that I don't know. Let me think. What has motherhood taught me? That I can do it. I can raise a child, and I keep praying to Allah to grant me long life in good health, to grant my partner long life and in good health. Like, may we be there for our children to witness all of their milestones, and may Allah not deny us of the joys of parenthood. Amen. What has it taught me? Honestly, there's, like, I learn every day. Oh, I learn. Okay, I can say how, like, it has taught me. I will leave it at that. Have you ever considered daycare? No. For now, I have the luxury, alhamdulillah, to stay at home with my child. So I don't, daycare is not like an option yet for us. If I was doing an office job, maybe, but currently I'm not doing an office job, so I stay at home. I do my work from home, so there's no need for that yet. How has motherhood been so far? Motherhood has been good, honestly. I'm not going to lie. Like, I am not sugarcoating things, but motherhood has been good for me. It has been nice, alhamdulillah. There's no complaints. My child is a kind child. I prayed for such child. I'm not even going to lie. Like, when I was pregnant, I prayed to Allah. It was part of my important duas. Allah, please bless me with a kind child. A kind child in all ramification, in all everything. Kind child. Like, however kindness can project itself, let my child be a kind child. So, and Allah did answer my prayer. So it's an easy child. It doesn't stress us that much. So yeah, and I think that's like a good thing, because if it's a stressful child, then I'll say otherwise, that, oh, motherhood is stressful and all of that. But it's kind, so I can feel the impact of the kindness from him. So yeah, motherhood has been good, has been nice, alhamdulillah. The app you use for editing your videos, I use CapCut. CapCut is what I use, even though I tried to move back to InShot, but I could not just I have to go back to CapCut. How are you figuring this stage Zaid is at now? In what terms and manner, if I may ask? The stage that Zaid is at right now is exploring stage. He wants to, is being inquisitive. He wants to move things around, take things from here to there, and I just allow him. Like, allow. He carry things, put here. I don't take it back immediately. I just allow. At the end of the day, we arrange the house back. So yeah, I don't really stress myself much, honestly. Like, just do your thing. When you sleep, I'll arrange the things back at the end of the day. So it's at that stage where it's picking things, doing things, arranging things, dipping things in the toilets and the likes. So it's just, I think it's just inquisitive, and just his brain is just trying to like, oh, what does this do, what does that do, and opening doors and closing doors, all those things. So that's the stage we are at now. So I just allow him be, honestly. Love your content so much. Well done, Aisha. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. How do you navigate being a mom and doing other things you love? Any tips that can help? So before I became pregnant, or before I was pregnant, or before I had child, before I had Zaid, one of my biggest fear is that I don't like losing myself after becoming a mother. Like, I don't want that for myself. Like, there are things I love to do. I love to crochet, I love to read, I love to film and edit, all those things. Like, I don't want to just say, oh, because I have a child now, I'm not just going to, man, the child is going to grow and then have a life of their own. Then what am I going to do after losing myself from trying to be a mother, mothering a child? So I think because of already have that in my head, I don't want to lose myself even after having a child. I still do the things I love regardless. I actually have time, honestly. Like, there's time on my hand to do the things I love. Plus what I'm doing, what I love is what is bringing me money. So it just works for me. That's how I do it. You have to intentionally create time, like, to do what you love, regardless of your child being here with you on earth. Like, there's time. If you really love it that much, I feel like there's time for it. Honestly, like, it's 24 hours. If you spend 1 hour doing what you love, or even 30 minutes, 1 hour, you're still doing what you love. So you always find time for it. That's what I believe. Anything that can help. The tips I have for you is like to intentionally do the things you love, regardless of your child being here on earth with you. How are your videos so crisp? I clean my camera. I clean my camera. That's what it. And I film on 4K at 60 FPS. Then I export at 4K also. When I want to export, you're going to find the resolution, the frame rate, and the code rate. So I drag everything to the highest, 4K, 60, the code rate high. Then I turn off the HDR in the settings of CapCut. So I export at that. That's the settings I use to export. Then I film on 4K at 60 FPS. How is living in Saudi compared to Kigali? Do you miss Kigali? Absolutely yes. I'm not even going to lie. I miss Kigali. Honestly, I miss the greenery. I miss the stable weather, the very balanced weather. Not too hot, not too cold. Like, just the perfect weather. I miss that. I miss eating good avocado. If I tell you I'm not eating like solid, good, buttery avocado since I got to Saudi, would you believe me? I'm telling you. So I miss that. So yeah, I miss Kigali very much. How is living in Saudi compared to Kigali? Well, in terms of serenity, the peace, the calmness, like, Kigali is all of that. But coming here, like the pro of it, like, the area that we live in is very quiet, very serene. So it's similar. It's safe, serene. Like, both of them, they're like top-notch environment to live and raise a child in, alhamdulillah. So yeah. How do you manage motherhood with personal growth? Intentionality. The intention, not like, you have to make that, like, you have to be very intentional about yourself, that I do not want to let go of myself, even though I have somebody else to cater to. Like, you have a child to take care of, but you don't also want to lose yourself. Because you can't pour because you can't pour from an empty cup. Honestly, you can't. So you have to always constantly remind yourself that, oh, I'm doing this for myself, I'm doing this for my family, I'm doing this for my child. If I don't take care of myself, I can't take care of another person. So intentionality and not letting go of yourself. What totally changed about you when you became a mother that you thought you never thought would? What totally changed? My sleep schedule has just been yama yama, like jaga jaga. I don't know, even though by 10 o'clock in the night we are all ready to go to bed, but me, if not up to 1 o'clock, like I'm not going to sleep. I don't know what, I'm trying my best, like I'm trying my best to have a good sleep routine again, but slowly and surely I'll get there. So my sleep, that one is just jaga jaga, honestly. Oh, another thing, my will to work out. My will to work out, because you have to take care of yourself for yourself, right? So I have been so consistent with my workouts since I had my child. Like since I was able to like start working out after giving birth, I have been taking care of myself, and I love it for me. So yeah. How is life in Saudi Arabia? Have you ever experienced racism? Life in Saudi Arabia is very nice. It's calm, it's chilled, it's fantastic. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Have you ever experienced racism? No, I haven't experienced racism. What can I use for dark spots, acne, and those white stuff that kind of makes skin look rough? So the white stuff that kind of makes skin look rough is whitehead, like accumulation of dead skin cells plus oil plus dead. So you can use salicylic acid or for whiteheads, blackheads, then mandelic acid for exfoliation. I think that takes care of the whiteheads also. Then for dark spots, you need to exfoliate and hydrate your skin properly. Then look for an a product that deals with hyperpigmentation. Then having a good skincare routine also, and using your sunscreen. I want to get married. I want to settle down. No one is pressuring me, but I'm so lonely. I trust Allah for his timing, but it's taking so long, and I am 26. And I know that that's not too old though, but when everyone around me is getting married and having kids, and I want that too. But it's not happening for me. It's making me so sad. They say they want independent women. I'm that. They want submissive and supportive. I try to be that. I'm loyal, mostly down to earth. I try. So why isn't it happening for me? Oh my god, this question. Why am I laughing? Oh my god. First of all, big hug. I'm going to sound very preachy right now, right? So I think that it is going to happen for you at the right time. Like there's no, like, Allah is never too early or too late. So I believe that when time is right, Allah is going to just give you the person, like the person that is the best for you. Allah is going to send him to you, and you will even forget all the times you were waiting, honestly. And your Lord will give you, and you'll be satisfied. Wallah, like that's just it. That's it. I know, like waiting period. Oh no, waiting period is very hard. Waiting period is like everything is just static. Like what you want is not happening. Like things are just like you're just stuck in one phase. I know, honestly, I know. But by the time Allah answers your prayer, voila, you forget all of the waiting period, and you realize the reason why Allah took so, like, it's not Allah is always on time. Like you realize why Allah made you wait. Let me put it that way. You realize why Allah made you wait, and I pray that Allah does the best, absolute best for you. Inshallah, be good to that. How do you create your me time with motherhood? Intentionality. That's what I'll keep saying. I have to be intentional about myself and do what I like also for myself. So like I said earlier, I can't pour from an empty cup. If I don't fill my own cup, I can't give to the next person to take out of. Class. Not a question, but I love your content. I feel so happy when I see your videos. Flatter me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you so much also for appreciating my efforts. Thank you so much. How do you stay consistent? Coming from a content creator is really exhausting. Two things I'll say. For my YouTube, I have like a content calendar, content planner kind of thing that I just write out ideas. So I just look at it and say, oh, this is what I'm going to film for next week, and just go with the vibe of the content calendar, right? That for YouTube, I don't stress too much. For my Instagram, I also don't stress too much. As long as you keep up on your story, like you post on your story, yeah, that's been consistent enough. For your feed, you can just post like whenever you like. I feel like even more right now, people stay more on story than feed. So yeah, you can just choose where you want to be consistent. If it's story, good. If it's your feed, good. But that is how I do it. I can just take a picture, post on my story, I just try. I try to. How do you create content without sharing your life details? I feel like we all have different, like there are different layers of us, like different things. We're not just one thing. That's what I like to believe. We are multifaceted human beings, and you can post things without really sharing about yourself. You can post, you can pick, like for myself, I pick food, I pick skincare, I pick hair care. I like to talk about those things. I pick books. They are like things related to me, but they're very generic, because every other person likes food, book, hair care, skincare. So but it's your own personality that you just add your own touch of personality to it. So when they see it, they say, oh, this is from Aisha, and it doesn't really give so much details about myself, if that makes sense. So I think we all have that one thing or two things or three things we like to talk about that doesn't really mix, like don't necessarily feel like we're giving too much details about ourselves on the internet. So yeah, that's the way I work my way around that. What are your most favorite books of this year? Oh, this year I read 2 books by Khalid Hosseini, and I love them. Yeah, well written, beautifully written, and the storyline is kind of like superb in my opinion. So 1,000 Splendid Suns and The Kite Runner, those 2 books are like my favorite book of the year for now. I have been having fears of labor, childbirth, and child raising. How do you think I can get rid of my fear? I'm getting married soon, and that's what is holding me back. So much Sabila and Sarah. That's what they say, right? So much Sabila and Sarah. Yeah, may Allah make it easy. What I am going to say is, if and when you get to the stage, I think you should be more focused on the postpartum side. Like, your fear is valid 100%, but as long as that child is already inside you, you're going to go through labor, you're going to go through childbirth, like you're going to go through there. But please, I think you should focus more on how you are going to fare after you bring the child to the world. A lot of people miss out on that. Like they put all their fear and all of that on the I don't know how to put it, but as long as child is inside your belly, you're going to somehow bring the child out of your body, either vaginally or they cut through your stomach. C-section and they bring out the child. So that is certain. The uncertain part is like how you are going to feel about the postpartum. I feel like I'm diverting, but I hope I am making sense. I hope you can see the sense in this question. Focus more on the postpartum and how you are going to deal with yourself, with your child. Like, focus more on that. That is going to take off the fear of the labor, the certain part of the pregnancy, which is bringing the child to the world, right? And also leave it to Allah. Like, your fear, you can turn it into prayer. That, yeah, Allah, please, you have blessed me with this pregnancy, let me go through it peacefully, like in good health, and let me come out of it peacefully and in good health. Let my labor, like you have a kind of labor you want to experience a good kind of labor. Tell Allah that this kind of labor you want to experience, Allah is going to do it for you. Childbirth, you want it to be easy, tell Allah is going to make it easy for you. So I feel like you can turn your fear into prayer, then focus on your postpartum and pray for ease all through. Pray for ease. Tell Allah to take the fear off you, like take it away from your mind, and believe in your prayers. Honestly, I feel like Allah listens to everyone prayer and is going to do the best for us. That's what I think. Can we get a filming behind the scene, equipment used and editing, please? I actually plan on filming how I film my video, my style. I plan on doing that, inshallah. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to answer, like, I'm going to use a video to reply to this question eventually when I film, because I have got like quite an amount of requests on people asking me how I film my video, how I edit. So inshallah, when I do that, you know. Can you share your academic journey? What did you do in microbiology? I went to nursery, primary school. I went to secondary school. I went to uni. I did microbiology. But what did I do with my microbiology degree? Since I left school, I haven't used it. What is your favorite food in the world? Any food that tastes good, that looks good, that has good health benefits. Those are my kind of favorite food in the world. I actually don't have a particular kind of food, like favorite food. So as long as it tastes good and look good, I'm going to eat it. How do you record and edit your videos? I love them. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you for loving them. I film with my phone. And since I got my iPad, I edit on my iPad mostly. How many countries have you visited, and what's your favorite West African country? My favorite West African country remains Nigeria, please. Remains Nigeria. How many countries have I visited? Wow, I've visited 6 European countries and 3 West African countries. I lived in Nigeria, so then East African country 1. So I'm going to list out all of them. For the European countries, I visited. I'm coming, please. Wait, I'm in the toilet. This is why I like to document. So now I'm going to go back to my YouTube and check the countries I have visited. So I have visited Prague, Czech Republic, Vienna, Austria, Leipzig, Germany, Budapest, Hungary, Amsterdam, Netherlands, Berlin, Germany, Munich, Germany. So that's like 8 cities. And Krakow, Poland. So that's like 8 cities and 6 countries in Europe. Then West Africa. I lived in Nigeria. So Nigeria, I visited Togo, Lome, Togo. I visited Benin Republic and Ghana. So that's 10 countries, right? Then East Africa, Rwanda. So that's 11 countries. Alhamdulillah. And currently I am living in Saudi, so that's like 12 countries. So I think 12 countries, and there will be more to be visited, inshallah. Traveling is also like a form of ibadah. Yes or yes? Yes. Because you get to see the different things Allah has created all over. Like, places differ. You experience the weather, you experience time zone, and I feel like those are like signs of Allah. Like, how can we be all on the same earth and the weather here is different, it's extreme, the weather here is cold, the weather here is very hot, the weather here is balanced? Like, how? Like, so may Allah keep providing means to explore more and witness Allah's creations and creatures. I mean, any plan on opening a restaurant or shop we can visit soon? For now, no, it's not in the plan. Thank you. How do you balance motherhood and vlogging? I am going to say having a content calendar helps. So when you, like, at a glance, you know, okay, this is what I have to film for this month. If you can film ahead of time, good. If you can't, you can do it like one video a week. Then you make sure you film, you edit, and you post within that same week. With motherhood, it's just like I would do even if I don't have a child. If I plan my time well, I can always do what I want to do. And if my baby is being forced, I put him on my back and get things done. That is how I do it. Or I give him to his father to hold that, oh, and babe, I need to do this. I need time for myself. I need like it's not only me that brought him to the world. So I give him to his father to take, babe, I'm coming, I want to do this thing. Like right now as I'm filming, he's with his dad. So that's how I do. I need book recommendations. I love reading, so any good book is fine, plus where to download them. You should read 1,000 Splendid Song. You should read Kite Runner. Thank you, I love your content. Thank you for loving my content too. What are your thoughts on homeschooling? Well, my thoughts on homeschooling, I really don't have a thought or an opinion, because I haven't gotten to the stage yet where I have to think about homeschooling. But I would say, even if my child goes to school, we're still going to do a form of homeschooling, because when they come back, they need somebody to help them with their schoolwork and the likes, right? So I don't think it's a bad idea, as long as the mother is, or whoever, the mother or the father, whoever is down to do the work, is qualified to be a teacher, emotionally, like physically and like mentally, and the knowledge part of it. So I think it's a good idea, because you're teaching your child, like, you know what you want your child to learn and all of that. They are not going to be learning things that are against your belief in school and the likes. But I honestly don't have an opinion about it, because I haven't got to that stage yet. How did moving out of the country plus now being a mom affect your career plans? So I'm going to say that there was never, I actually have never treaded the career path. The only thing I've done was CWES. I did CWES, and that's like a compulsory thing you have to do while you're in school, right? So I haven't really treaded down the career path, because I always say to Allah to just bless me with the best of the best. Like whenever it is for me, whenever it is time for me to have a career, let it be the one that has barakah in it, and let it be like I big moshi. Like you give me that grace to me, like I know how to, I know what I'm doing, I know how to do it in the very best manner. So, and for now, I'm not going to say I'm living an answer period, because I'm doing what I like, I'm earning from it, and I'm staying at home while doing it, and I'm being there for my child. So I don't think that has necessarily affected my career plan, if that makes sense. Do you ever feel like you're missing out on anything by not working a corporate job? No, I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything at all. I feel like our life has been predestined. Everything we're going to be, everything we wear, everything we are now have been predestined, so I don't feel like I'm missing out on everything. Plus, I have a friend, her name is Deborah. She always tell me that I shall never ever feel like you're missing out on anything because you're a mother now. And honestly, I'm not one to always compare myself with others because everybody's timeline is different. So I have never for once ever felt like I'm missing out by not working a corporate job. Thank you for this beautiful question. Like, I have to like introspect, you know, I have to think deeply. How do you know how to cook, especially intercontinental dishes? You attend a culinary school? No, I did not attend a culinary school. I'm going to say I came from a large family where we always cook and cook and cook. And even though then it was always stressful, but then the skills, the tenacity that it was built from those long stay in the kitchen helps me now, because I just, when I see food on the internet, I'm like, I think I can make this. Then I watch 1 or 2 videos just to see the ingredients they used, and then from there I'm going to do my own technique to cook it. So I did not go to culinary school. I just enjoy cooking. And yeah, everything is on the internet. Let me tell you, everything is on the internet. You can just watch 1 or 2 videos. If you try this time, it doesn't work out. If you try again, you learn your mistake from the first one, then you do it better. So that's the trick. Hello, did you attend any catering school? No. Every baking I know how to do, I learned from the internet. I learned from blogs, I learned from cooking videos on YouTube, I learned by watching people on Instagram. So I did not go to any catering school. And I also learned by doing and doing. I'm not getting tired of it. I'm learning from my mistakes while cooking or baking. Assalamu alaikum sis. I have so much interest in content creation and I have taken a course on it. Now I don't know where to start from when it comes to pitching to brands. I'm the last person to ask when it comes to pitching to brands because I don't pitch to brands. I just do my content and posts. If brand wants to, when I was in Nigeria, I felt like brands were beginning to reach out to me to work with, but when I left, the opportunity just died down. So I'm not the best person to ask for when it comes to pitching to brands, sorry. But I feel like if you go on Pinterest, you'll find different templates on how to pitch to brands. For a new reader, can you recommend books to begin with? Thanks. I think you should read The Secret Lives of Baba Segi's Wife. It's such a funny and hilarious book. I think you should read it out. That will like, wake up the reading spirit in you. So read that. You are so cute. Thank you. You make motherhood and being a wifey so easy. Thank you. Now God. Thank you so much. Why are you so fine? Stop it. Thank you. How do you know what to cook? It's so difficult deciding. Honestly, it's not difficult deciding. I think the reason why it's difficult deciding is because maybe there's no proper planning. So when you go for grocery shopping, you have to shop according to what you think you might want to eat. Always have proteins in the house. Have like the main food, rice, beans, okele, all those elubo, eba, all those gari. Have like the ingredients you need down. Once you have ingredients down at home, there's always food at home, I promise you. And prepare your vegetable if you think you don't want to be cutting every time. So I think all those things always make it feel like it's hard to decide on what to eat. Plus you can use like the base to the primary base of your food. Like, I don't know how to put it, but they're like primary base that everybody should have at home, which is rice, beans, pasta, potatoes. So from there you can make different dishes you like. With rice you can make white rice and stew. You can make rice and beans with stew. You can make jollof rice, fried rice, egg fried rice. With beans you can make beans and potato. You can make beans alone. You can make beans with plantain and yam. You can make moi moi. There's akara that you can make from that. With potatoes you can make mashed potatoes, fries. You can make dundun, like cut it big and mix with other things with plantain. You can make that. What else? With pasta, you can make different kind of pasta. There's stir fry pasta, there's pasta and stew, there's jollof pasta. Like there are different kind of meal to make once you have like the primary food at home. Honestly, I'm filming with my husband's phone and just stopped recording because I've been filming for almost an hour long. I think I'm going to stop here because I'll not be able to continue filming because of storage issues. So thank you so much for the questions. I have more questions though, honestly. Like there are more questions to answer, but maybe some other time. If I didn't answer your question, don't be angry. It's because of space issue. I hope you understand. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. See you in my next one. Bye.